Hi everyone, my name is Andile Rafani and I am the Recruitment and Placement Coordinator here at Engeli Group of Companies. So I've been doing this for quite some time now, and I know that most of the calls that come through into the company, they're always asking for good Andile. That's because I'm the one who oversees who's going where, and this is a perfect segue into the topic that we're going to discuss today, which is how to stand out with your application. Firstly, before we even get to the CV, let's talk about understanding the role that you're applying for. I know that South Africa right now is a war zone when it comes to employment opportunities, so we're applying for anything and everything that is in front of us. But we need to also understand that that is kind of grueling and tedious for the recruiter that is sifting through those CVs. So I need everyone to understand what they're applying for. As much as I've just mentioned, there's a drought when it comes to employment opportunities. The minute that I open your CV and I'm looking for, let's say, for example, a mechanical engineer, and I see that you have tourism as a qualification or whatever, that kind of irritates me in a way, because what are you doing? You've already shown me that you do not want to follow instructions because you're not understanding what you're applying for. So that is the first thing that I want us to talk about, understanding the role. I know it's very tough. When it comes to stuff like these sites are not free. There's internet being used, data, and we don't have the money for it. But let's just take the 2 minutes to actually go through what you're applying for. Understanding the role is going to help you draft your CV and make it align with the role that you're applying for. So that little gander that you do, don't skim through the ad. Actually take the time to understand what is being asked for, so that if you do fit the criteria, then you jump on it. If you're not, it's not the opportunity for you. It's not the end of the world. There's going to be another post, okay? And then once we get what we are actually looking for and we understand what the role is, we actually jump into your CV. Remember that the CV is the first impression that I get of you. So I need it to be clean, tidy. I need it to be precise, okay? Yes, we've moved from the long-winded CVs where it's 3 to 5 pages. But remember, you are the youth, and sometimes we do lack the experience that is required. So the CV is not it doesn't have to be that long. If you're a veteran in the field and you have 15 years of experience, I do understand why you have a lengthy CV. But if you're a person that has volunteered for 6 months, I don't expect a 15-pager from you, okay? And that's okay too. It's not a matter of what is within those pages, but how you construct it, basically. So those short summaries about yourself, where you see yourself, the career aspirations, what you've done, beautiful on a CV. Okay, format. I know that every single person that comes onto the internet tells you that they want a certain format. There's certain ATSs. Every company uses different ones. But if you keep it short and simple for us and use keywords, remember when I said understanding the role that you are applying for? But let's just take the 2 minutes to actually go through what you're applying for. Use keywords that link you to that opportunity so that I can follow within the CV. Let's see where you're going. I know that profile pictures on CVs are something that's a growing trend. Some companies see the need from it, some don't. So if you do have one on your CV, all I'm asking for is a professional headshot, okay? We don't want to see the background of your local pub or a selfie that was taken at a particular angle. That doesn't really present you in the professional sense that you would want. So if you have that LinkedIn profile picture, that's going to be perfect to go on your CV, okay? And then we go into the context of the CV. Yes, detail this part over here. Tell me about your roles, your previous roles, your experiences. Tell me about it in full. Don't leave anything out, because I need to understand how you got into that role, where that role propelled you into, and how you're linking this role into what you're applying for, and how best you embody the role that you're applying for. So it helps me understand your soft skills, your technical skills, what skills you are going to be transferring from the classroom into this role over here, and help me even gauge if you're a person that is going to grow and actually enjoy the work that you're going to be doing. contact information, please make sure that it is updated. I know that there was a CV that I once read with no details whatsoever contact wise, and I had to pray to God in order to find that girl. And yeah, luckily she came in to actually hand in an updated CV. So make sure that your contact details are on the CV. Try to have an alternative number, because we might be calling at awkward hours. So if you can't pick up the phone, maybe you're at school or something, someone else can actually pick up the phone and take a message for you so that you can call us back. That helps a lot. References. I know that people are being protected by the POPI Act, and we know, like, trust me, recruiters know that we can request the references. So you don't need to mention it on your CV. You honestly don't need to. But I would like to actually see your references on the CV, in all, like besides me just going back and forth with you. I'd actually like to see those references on the list. So if I need to call them, I can call them. So yeah, that is the CV itself. And then let's speak about the actual attitude that comes with you submitting your CV. If you're going to be doing it via mail, don't just attach your CV and that's it. Okay? At least leave me something in the subject to say, hey, I'm applying for this vacancy. If it's not on the website, I'm applying for this vacancy over here. And then just email me and tell me, hey, this is who I am. These are my interests. This is why I wanted to apply for this post over here. And I look forward hearing back from you. And engage with me in a professional manner, instead of that blank email with just a CV on it. And then please, guys, please, this is something that I can't stress enough. If you do get a response from myself or any recruiter that I work with, do not pass around our numbers. Since you and your friends have applied for a certain position, don't pass around our numbers to your friends to say, hey, did you get a response? Now we're getting random calls from people that we don't know, and they're asking us, hey, I applied, why am I not getting a response? Why is this one special? It's because they probably didn't follow what I'm telling you right now. Also, that leaves a bad taste in my mouth, because you were trusted and privileged to the information that you got from my email, and you are taking it and you are giving off. First of all, that is also illegal, so careful. And then, guys, we move swiftly along to the follow-ups. Okay, so once the CV is received and we are impressed with it, we maybe engage once or twice with you. Give us a healthy 2-week period to let you know if you've been picked up by a certain organization, and give you feedback. If 2 weeks has gone past and you haven't heard from us, then it probably means your application is successful. But with Engeli, what's nice is you automatically stay on the database. We do not remove you. So the follow-up, again, professionalism is going to be on the forefront. So do ensure that you tell us in a friendly and civil manner, like, hey, I'm just following up on my application. What happened? Is there any tips that you can offer me to update my CV, or maybe do something in that manner, instead of bombarding us with calls and ending up fighting us on socials and say, hey, we haven't received any feedback. We too are humans, and as much as you are waiting, we also are waiting from our clients to hear back from you. So that is Andile's guide to how to stand out on your application. It's not a hectic one. I do hope that you were able to follow this, but yeah, you have our socials. If you ever have questions, please leave us a message and we will respond promptly. Thank you very much to coming to my TED Talk.